We're live. We are live. Do not pay scalper prices. Do not fear missing out, because when it's something like this, now NECA is a different thing, because with NECA, we know those are kind of limited. Like the Turtles on Tour set, probably never going to see that. But something like this, something from Hasbro, something that's a Target exclusive. If it's offered online and it sells out in like 3 seconds or whatever it was, it's by Hasbro. It's mass produced. It's for Target. Only in Target stores. They're going to make a lot. So don't pay $120 a figure like people were paying right after they sold out. Fear of missing out is a bad thing. It will kill your wallet. So I was, I'm not going to pay $120 for a $20 figure. People were making some ridiculous profit off of this thing. But what did we find out today? We found out today, I believe it was on Twitter, that they're making more of these. They're making more of these. They're going to be online again. They're going to be in stores officially August the 1st. However, let's see if you can, nope, that is just, is that going to focus? If you could see that, there's the UPC. I just saw that pop up on the chat. What I was saying is that I went into Target today, dropped off my daughter at her cheer class, went over to Target, moseyed on over to the G.I. Joe aisle, to the toy aisle. First of all, I went to check on the NECA stuff. Nothing over there. Predators, aliens, stuff like that. Pennywise, lots of Pennywise stuff. Went over to the toy aisle. I've seen a lot of questions about these. I posted pictures of these on Instagram. I posted pictures on Facebook. Questions like, where did you find these? Where in the toy aisle were they? They were located directly between the Transformers and the Marvel Legends. So if your toy aisle is set up similarly, I would assume most Targets have the same kind of setup. But if your toy aisle is set up similarly, they were on a single peg. These are the only two they had. They didn't have Beachhead. They didn't have Roadblock. They didn't have Baroness. Trust me, I looked for them. They had these two, and I was like, well, I wanted two. That was going to be my army of these guys. So I was like, okay, let me go see if they work. Because recently I've had situations where I've tried to buy something at Target, from like the carbonized Star Wars Black Series figures to the Star Boost Iron Man Marvel Legends figure. I'll go up to the counter. I'll try and ring it. It'll be register locked. And then someone will come over and they'll be like, I wonder what's up with this. Take it to a manager. And the manager will literally just take it from them and walk off. Not have any explanation to me. Not come over to me and say, oh, I'm sorry, sir. We're actually not able to sell this. It is register locked. I don't have a manual override. Manager didn't do that in previous cases. They just took the figure and literally walked off and went into a back room. I'm like, well, that's pretty crappy customer service. But in this case, in this specific case, I realize I haven't done any kind of intro or done the roll call or anything like that, but I just wanted to get right to it. In this case, with these two, it was the only two that were on the pegs. BrickSeek Pop Finder showed 0 in stock. It showed they were completely sold out. That's why I didn't go to this store specifically looking for these. That's why it was a complete surprise when I found these, because Pop Finder, BrickSeek, all those sources that we use to see if something's in stock showed 0 in stock. I didn't say anything to anyone as far as letting them sell it to me because they were on the pegs. They were literally hanging on the pegs. I'm assuming they probably had more in the back, but I didn't bother anyone asking. I probably could have, but I didn't. I went straight to the scanner, the little scanner, scanned for $19.99. It wasn't locked there. I went to the register, scanned them, rang up. If anyone has any kind of doubts out there, here's my receipt. I'm not going to show you my extra receipt because it has my information on it. But what's funny about this is here's the DPCI based on the receipt here. 087169726. Once again, for anyone that wants to look it up, but again, Pop Finder showed 0, BrickSeek showed 0. I went to the store and they had 2 of these. Once again, if you want to check the DPCI, 087-169-726. And for some reason, this is kind of funny. It rings up on the receipt as GIJ Carp B. I guess short for Carpenter B. But that's just a funny description of this figure. But there you go. I found it at my local Target. If you're local in the area, this was the Target on 544 on the border of Wiley and Murphy. So, and I took the last two, so they don't have any more of these. So, but the reason why I wanted to do the live stream is to tell you, I'm going to open one of these, by the way, on this stream and do my quick little impromptu review. I'm going to get to the roll call here also. I just kind of went straight into this, but I just wanted to let you all know that these are at Targets. They are not cash register locked. You can buy these at self-checkout. Didn't throw up any red flag at all. Rang up for $19.99 plus tax. I shared the DPCI. You can try it if you want. Once again, if you're able to see this, if it focuses, here is it not going to focus? There's the UPC right there. So good luck. Good luck finding these guys. I got my two that I wanted. If I see more on the pegs, I'm going to leave them for the next collector because I just wanted two. But I'm going to be on the lookout for Beachhead, Baroness. And it's going to be a game time decision on Roadblock. But I am going to open one of these a little bit later in the stream. But thanks for joining, guys. Hey, how's it going? It's Friday. It's Friday. It feels like a Friday right now for me because I just hit pay dirt. It's Monday. Happy Monday. Hopefully you guys had a good Monday today. That was not the only thing I found at Target. I also found this right here. This is the Luke Skywalker Dagobah training with Yoda. Very, very cool. I could potentially open this on this stream if you want. And then I also have two packages as well. So this is going to be a normal live stream. I have a package of a Toys Era figure that just arrived from, I think, China or overseas from somewhere. But that just arrived. That's going to be a cool figure. I can't wait to show you what that is. And then the other thing is I have a box of comic books that I got. A lot of comic books, some recent comic books, some back issues, stuff like that. But again, I am going to open and review this a little bit later. So sit back if you care to do so. Hope everyone's having a good day. Let's see who's here. Stuart Fulbrook was the first person to leave a comment in the chat. How's it going, Stuart? Slapshot Toys. Kyle, my buddy. Kyle is here. Insane Goon. Troop Builders. I want to army build those. Funny thing, I actually, and you can actually check this right now. I think they're still available. GameStop right now has the Red Ninja for pre-order, and I pre-ordered two of those. So as far as armies go, army of two for me. I pre-ordered two of the Red Ninja. That was kind of something I didn't pre-order right away. So now I'm getting all of Wave 2. At this point, I'm all in on the G.I. Joe classified figures. But I pre-ordered two of the Red Ninjas. I got my two Cobra Troopers. So I'm good to go as far as the army builders that have been released so far. I just need Beachhead. I really, really want Beachhead. And Baroness, I'm going to get her despite the fact that I don't really like the coil bike. I wish she came with a different vehicle, like a Trouble Bubble or something. The coil bike just kind of looks weak to me. But it's a Baroness figure. The Baroness figure looks fantastic. And if they do a repack for Baroness, I'm afraid they might change something on her. And the one that comes with the coil bike just looks perfect. So I'm gonna roll with that one. And Roadblock, again, game time decision. The more I look at it, the more I kind of like it, but it just doesn't look like anything we've ever seen before. The first Roadblock looked like version 2 because he has the green vest. This one, it looks like they're trying to do like a version of the first Roadblock with the tank top on. And the tank top that is on the classified version just kind of looks weird. It's like a black and white, and it's got logos and stuff on it. It just looks a little off. But anyway, guys, let's see who else is here. Retro Brick Studios, how's it going? Liz Sam Official. Let me just also say to anyone that is a member of the Nerd Bar, I usually go live on Monday on the Nerd Bar, and I apologize to anyone that's a member of the Nerd Bar for not going live there, instead going live on YouTube. But this was kind of a big find for me, so I wanted to make sure this went on YouTube. But as a result of that, I will go live from the Nerd Bar later on this week. So if you want to join that up, join the Nerd Bar, facebook.com/groups/the Nerd Bar. Join up there, and I do like exclusive streams from the Nerd Bar Facebook page, and it's a lot of fun. A lot less people on those, so I can actually read all the comments and get to all the comments. These, I've missed so many damn comments so far because I tend to babble a lot, so I miss a lot of the comments. So anyway, I apologize for that, but Nerd Bar stream will be later on in the week. Anyway, guys, the Collecting Dads here. Good evening to you. Chelsea C, William Montez, Joe, BTT1216, Justin Alaquinez. I try to pronounce all the names as correct as I can. BJ Bonstall, how's it going, man? The Collecting Dad, can you put the DPCI number up for us one more time? DPCI, if you're just joining on these Cobra Troopers, is 087169726. And again, the receipt, G.I. Joe Carpenter Bee. There you go. You got the old Carpenter Bee. I haven't even looked at these that much. I took the picture on Instagram. I just got really, really excited that I found these so early. And I am not at all worried that anyone that wants these will be able to find them. Honestly, I think Target's going to have a ton of these on the pegs. Don't overpay for these. They themselves put out, I guess, a tweet earlier today that said they're making more and more will go up online. It is a fantastic looking figure. Comes with a bunch of guns. It is freaking awesome, and I'm so happy with this entire line so far. Honestly, I just love it. I have a little area set aside over here for like reviews and stuff, and the Joes are just sitting right in the middle of that area right now. So I'm gonna have to clear them out and find a spot for them. But once again, I got this one too. But I just want to take a look at the comments, and then I'll show you which Toys Era figure I got, and then we'll go from there. Where did I leave off? The Collecting Dad, Fred Salinas, Dr. 5000. Let's see. Alex Alvarez, do you keep the boxes of all your figures? No, I throw a lot of them away, actually. The higher end figures, I keep the boxes of. So obviously, like Hot Toys, I keep the boxes of. A lot of WWE Elite figures, for some reason, I keep the boxes of. But a lot of like Marvel Legends figures, especially if it has a Build-A-Figure part, and I use that Build-A-Figure part for a Build-A-Figure, I'll just throw that Legends box away. Because, I don't know. I guess the mentality I have is I'll keep the box if I need to put something away in storage and I can have a complete figure in the package again. So, for example, this box I'll keep because all of these items right here I can keep in the box. If it had a Build-A-Figure part, I'd probably toss the box, but hopefully that answers your question. Dr. 5000 just joined. Were those street dated? They were not. They were not register locked, not street dated. I was able to go right up to the register. No red flags. I bought it right away. Joe, yeah, I got 2 of the troops. I saw the Cobra Island roadblock today and didn't get him, though. Just unsaid. Arthur F. is here. Christian Arias. Got the heat I see. G.I. Joe is back since he's in the house. Nameless 70 said. Retro Brick Studios is here. Knight of Ren. I recently got the DC Multiverse Azrael. He is fire. He absolutely freaking is. I am so excited for all of the new Multiverse McFarlane figures that they have teased. So damn excited for those. All of the metal, the Dark Knights figures, the new Azrael from White Knight, the Azrael in the Batman suit just freaking looks awesome. BTT 1216, man, I seriously need to move to Texas. I'm going to be your new neighbor, Cincy. Texas, there's a lot of collectors here in Texas, so it is super hit or miss. I get lucky sometimes, but I am no regular early finder of figures. I usually, reach out to people that are in stores a lot more than I am and able to hunt more and kind of work with like a network of people. That's the biggest thing that I can recommend is try and build a little network of collectors in your area. I don't know. That has helped me out tremendously. Let's see here. Wingnut is here. Says Cobra. Knight of Ren, the Nerf gun thing is hilarious. Reuse Palooza. Let's see. Okay, so let me go ahead. Ice Water 13, thank you for dropping the DPCI in there. AZ Legends, Jason Shane, how's it going? Awesome finds. Those troopers look so nice. They really are. I can't wait to open one up. Let me go ahead and do that right now. I was going to show you which Toys Era figure. I'm just so damn excited to open one of these. I'm just going to do it right now. So here's your, I guess, maybe first look. I know that some other guys have found these and done some reviews, but I am opening it right now on camera. First impressions right now. And I'm going to do like just a quick run through on all the accessories, all that stuff. But holy freaking crap, I'm excited for this. If you watch my channel, you know how much I love G.I. Joe. I've been a G.I. Joe collector for, geez Louise, like freaking 40 years. So here he is, out of package, Cobra Trooper. You can see the guns that he comes with. $19.99. But here we go. Let's get started. So here is this rifle. And it comes with a big peg there. I'm assuming to peg into his back. I got to keep everything in a little area here. This is a freaking mess right here on this desk. So I'm going to do my best not to misplace any of these little accessories. Here is his helmet. Some cool detail on the helmet. Some paint detail on the helmet. I know I'm super behind on comments. I'm going to just scroll to the very, very bottom. They're doing the Joe line well. Jimmy Gorillo said, I've been meaning to ask, what do you think of all the McFarlane reveals, Slapshot Toys? Slapshot Toys, what do you think while I unbox this thing? Share how you think. What is this? Is this an armband or a shoulder pauldron? I am not sure what this is, but it looks like it goes on an arm. Or is that like for his, I don't know what that is. I'm going to have to look at the package and see if I can figure out what the frick that is. If you know what that is, armband, Knight of Ren said. Thank you, Knight of Ren. Because I didn't know what the hell that was. It looked like an armband or something that goes on the arm. He comes with two of these little futuristic-looking pistol guns, handguns, two of them. 1, 2. Comes with this knife. We'll see if the knife fits in. I'm assuming he has a sheath on him. He has a sheath right on his web gear or whatever that is. He has a knife. We'll see if it fits in the sheath. Snake Eye's knife notoriously does not fit in his little sheath. So we'll see if this one does. What is this? Those appear to be, I don't know, night vision goggles? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, guys. So I'm just I'm unboxing this right now. I'm usually bad in figuring out what some accessories are. I didn't even know that Duke's thing that goes on his belt was binoculars. I should have put 2 and 2 together, figured out that he had binoculars originally. I thought it was like a freaking cantina or a radio. It's binoculars, but there is the other gun. Again, another peg right there. And then here we go. So everything is out. All the accessories are out. And let's take him out of package. So excited, guys. Seriously. All right, so I'm going to try not to be greedy. I'm going to show you what I'm doing here. First thing I do right out of package, I just start messing with joints, making sure the joints aren't frozen, checking the knees, checking the boot cut swivel, good stuff, checking the ankles, broken ankle right there, ankle, nothing loose, head, ooh, he's got a nice little neck joint and a head joint there and double jointed elbows. And let's see the hands. So he's got, let's see, where's the articulation? So side to side on his right hand. So it's one of those. And I'm assuming up and down on the left hand. Let's check it out. Up and down on the left hand. So I'm just working with that joint, being careful. Left hand, up and down. Right hand, side to side. Let's check abs. The technical, what do you call this? Gear, frickin' vest, strategic. I don't know. This thing right here is obstructing the ab movement, so he doesn't have a whole lot of ab movement. If you grab his upper chest where the Cobra insignia is, you can kind of feel that see, he can bend down. if you could see that there. But oh, it's got more movement than I thought. So there you go. And then he does have the nice. I love this the waist movement. There you go, guys. Sorry for the crappy camera, but this is my streaming camera. There you go. Hell yes. Let me put his helmet on. All right, so I'm getting some help in the chat as far as what this stuff is called. Tactical vest. Like I tried to call it a strategic vest. Tactical vest. Kevlar, Knight of Ren says, yes. Thank you guys for helping me out there with the terminology. I see them using that mold for Night Vipers. I could see that. I could definitely see that. I'm excited for Alley Vipers coming out because I'm assuming we're going to get some Alley Vipers since they're on the back of the damn packaging in Wave 1, and that's the only figure we haven't. Ooh, I forgot this. How could I forget this, guys? Butterfly joints. Hell yes. Every Hasbro figure from now on should have butterfly joints. I mean, right? Yes. Hell yes. There he is. Right there. Fan damage. Right there. Splitsville. And he does have upper thigh swivel. And this is a badass figure, guys. So I do happen to have some Joes handy. I'm going to put some guns in his hand. And what the hell is this? LOL. This is a badass figure, guys. This is a Cobra Trooper that is on the shelves at some stores. It was on the shelves at mine. Here's what I'm assuming. This is a pure assumption. And when you assume, I make an ass out of myself most of the time. But here's my assumption. I think that there is a street date on the box itself. However, I don't think, well, I know for a fact it's not register locked. So the street date is not in effect. But the box probably says do not put out or do not sell until X and X date. So some Target employees don't look at that and just put stuff out. Some Target employees are more observant and they notice the date and they'll bring the stuff back to the back. So I'm assuming that if a Target employee is just stocking the shelves and they got a cart full of stuff and they're doing a reset, and that's what you should be kind of looking for is resets. Because when they do these resets, they bring in a ton of stuff on these carts and they just throw shit up. They throw stuff up. Apologize for the S word there if you got any kids watching. They just throw stuff up on the shelves. So if you know your Target is about to do a reset, I'd be looking out for these guys. I'd be looking out for the classified figures. I'd be looking out for this guy here. But yeah, I think the box probably says do not put out. I'm assuming this again. Oh, I just got a super chat. Badass. Hold on. Let's see who that was from. Is that from Wicked Hunter? It says Wicked ... You are amazing. $20 super chat. Holy frick. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I hear little feet coming. There's a doggo and there's a P-dog. P-doggo. Let's see here. E. Rivera 94 has been getting everything Hasbro way early. He has the whole Cobra Island wave and lots more. Crazy. Funny thing is, he actually just put up a review, and you can look at that after this stream, not right now, but he just put up a review, and I find it amazing myself how fast he gets the stuff. You know the exclusive Hasbro Pulse Star Wars Black Series Endor, I think it's a 5-pack plus a speeder bike, that they're going to be listing in September. They're going to be listing it. All we've seen so far is a preview image and images. They haven't put it up yet. It's going up in September. He has a review of it already. What? Holy frick, dude. Do you have a time machine? Do you have a time machine? Now, I understand that a lot of these things probably wander off from the factories overseas and make their way to the United States and make their way into people's hands that then sell them. And I'm assuming that's what's going on. But honestly, it looks like he has a time machine. Because he literally has a review of the Endor pack before it's even listed for sale. This guy, he has a time machine.
Why?
He made it out of a DeLorean.
What's that?
What's a DeLorean?
Yeah.
Kind of an ugly car. Kind of an ugly car.
Okay.
But you have to drive the car over 88 miles an hour for the time machine to work. But this guy, he's on YouTube. He has a time machine, and then he actually uses the DeLorean time machine. He gets it over 88 miles an hour, and then he goes ahead in the future, and he buys things like action figures, and then he comes back to our current time, and then he makes YouTube videos for them, and he gets like thousands and thousands and thousands of views.
Okay.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. I want a time machine.
I know, me too.
I want a time machine to go and see the unicorn, and then I can see a unicorn.
Me too. We should get a time machine, find a unicorn, adopt it, bring it home, and have it as a pet.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Totally not stealing anything.
Totally not stealing anything. But anyway, guys, so let me put some more guns in his hands. I'm going to check the sheath right now. So there's the sheath. Let's see if it fits. I got to make sure I put this in the right way so I don't mess anything up. Ooh, like a glove right there. That looks like it fits perfectly. He has a little holster right there. I'm going to put one of the pistols in there. And that, my friends, is a nice fit right there. Whoa, that's loud. And then he also has a holster right there. Oh, and there's the little holes in the back. I didn't show you the back. There's the holes. So I'm going to peg in this gun right here. And here's the other holster. So he can literally carry all of his accessories. What's left? This thing and this thing. And these can go on the... That's a little tight for the helmet, for the top of the helmet. So we'll have to figure that out. And then this armband there. But there he is. So one gun, two guns, holstered gun, and knife. Friggin' awesome. Here's some comparisons. Dude's loaded like John Wick. So here is, let's see if I can get them on the same. There we go. There's Duke. There's the pose I have Duke in right now. And there's the Cobra Trooper. They look pretty damn good together. And we've got Roadblock here. And let's see if I can get them on the same height. Roadblock's a bigger figure. Still got the railgun in his hand. Still got the railgun. There's Roadblock. We've got, I still have, not Lady J, Scarlet in this kneeling down pose, but I'll at least show you the comparison there. And then I have Snake Eyes on a stand. He is doing a little jumperoo right there. And I'll probably have Storm Shadow on a stand as well. But that's how I got Snake Eyes. Oh, reach. Wish my arms were a little longer. Here's the one that you probably want to see. There's Destro. Destro and Cobra Trooper. I mean, bam. There's the money shot right there. Badass. So there you go, guys. There is my early review, I guess, showcase of the Cobra Trooper. I like it a lot. It looks fantastic. Awesome. What is that stand you have Snake Eyes on? I think that is a Mafex stand. A Mafex stand. It might be an SH Figure Art stand. I think it's Mafex, though, actually. But there you go. I will, what are we on time? 30 minutes? I will probably open this one later on. But right now, I want to show you something. This right here. It is labeled incorrectly as a Naruto thing. Naruto Shippuden Vibration stars. That's not what this is. I will show you what this is. I'm really excited for this. I pre-ordered this, I think, over a year ago. But let me read some comments here. I apologize if I missed comments, by the way. But let me see. What is that? Oh, I already read that. Just struck out at Target No Joe's. Can't wait till they make an Ultimate Stone Cold figure. Did your store have quite a few troopers? No, there was only 2. I got the last 2. So that was all they had. That was all they had. And they come, I believe, 6 per case. So someone else had found them as well in my area. But again, I think we're going to have a fairly easy time finding these things. So I would not be extremely worried about them. And I would definitely not pay scalper prices because I think we're going to have an easy time finding them. Now this right here, toss that aside. This is a 1/6 scale figure, and it's a character from a movie. And the movie, pretty depressing movie, but very, very well done movie, and I did enjoy it. But again, I think my first impressions of that movie were, damn, that was dark. Any guesses as to what this is? Any guesses? Random question, do you like your gaming chair? This is the most comfortable friggin' chair in my house. I love this chair. And I'm not just saying this, but it's got like a lumbar support. See that pillow right here? That is very, very nice to put my back into. And it also has this neck pillow right here. It's just extremely, extremely comfortable. I love this chair. The only kind of like drawback to it is that the butt part, like where my butt is kind of narrow. I don't have the biggest butt, but I could feel like my legs kind of, you know, it's like just kind of a little snug is what I'm trying to say. A lot of people are correct. So looks like the first one that got it right was Slapshot Toys, my buddy Kyle. I did not give him any hint that I was getting this, but he did guess it. And that is the comedian. Ant Anderson said Joker. Let's see who else said Joker. Toy Chase, Shell ZC, Retro Brick Studios, Chris Roz, Mark 44 Problem. Let's see who else said it. Kanji Club says E. Rivera already has the HasLab Sentinel. He actually had the Sentinel before they started taking pictures of it. He had it 2 weeks ago. Let's see here. Butt Groove. Joaquin, said Joe. Joaquin Phoenix, Joker, Knight of Ren says. Anthony Viceroy, Joker. You guys are correct. And I already fricked this up. I already fricked up the plastic. I like to keep the plastic kind of intact, but oh well. This right here, Happy Face. All right. I have watched a couple reviews of this, and it's kind of hard to determine if I like it from the reviews. So this is going to be like a first impression as well. There you go. Put on a happy face. And let's see what we got. Oh, I got it upside down. That's not good. So let me go ahead and fix that. I know you don't really collect Funko Pops anymore, but have you been collecting the Avengers Assemble Pops as they come out? Toy Avenue says. I have not. I always look at the Funko Pops because I was collecting them pretty hardcore a while back. I will tell you, though, I am very, very excited for a set of Funko Pops that are coming out. I saw a preview. Here's the inside. Looks like some curtains for a television studio talk show. I am very excited for the McDonald's set. I saw that they're doing a Ronald McDonald, Grimace, Hamburglar. Who else is in that set? I'm really excited for it, though, and I really want to pick that up. All right, here we go. So here's what I'm looking at right here. I can't even see his face. His face is covered up. So I still don't have like a first impression, but I tell you what, I've heard from people that said the suit stuff is just falling out. The suit is too baggy. I think it looks pretty good, personally. All right, but here we go. So the stuff that fell out is a hand. I mean, obviously you know what it is by now. this mask. And let's get him out of here. I want to look at this face sculpt. That's what I'm most interested in seeing, is the face sculpt. His head is not even connected. Hold on. Oh, man. Hold on. Let me connect the neck joint. So the head is not connected. All right. All right. Head is connected. I'm just checking some initial articulation on this figure. Damn, this looks good. I need a light on. See this thing better. Wow, this looks freaking good. This looks better than I thought, guys. I don't know if this camera's going to do it any justice, but that is the Joaquin Phoenix Joker. This is made by Toys Era. It's a third-party company. They do not have the licensing to call it the Joker, so it's called the Comedian. But this looks really, really good. And I will tell you right now, I say this from time to time, this camera is doing this face sculpt zero justice. This face sculpt looks freaking amazing. This looks just like Joaquin Phoenix in that movie. Wow, this is freaking awesome. Yeah, I mean, it is not pulling out any of the details or any of the, even that, when it focuses, it's not pulling any of the details in the face sculpt. This looks amazing in hand. And even like if I look at it on camera right now, after it focuses, the likeness is not there on camera. But when I look at it with my eyes right now, the likeness is 100% there. So, what did I pay for this thing? I pre-ordered it so long ago. I'm going to take out the other head sculpts, but here's one more look at him. Again, do not trust this camera. Do not trust what I'm showing you right now. Trust me as I tell you this right now. This is a fantastic face sculpt. Fantastic. The eyes. This is not, I would not say this is Hot Toys quality, but it is very, very, very good quality. You know how sometimes if you were a 1/6 collector, you know how sometimes you might buy a Sideshow figure and the Sideshow face sculpt is very, very good, but it's not like Hot Toys level, but it's very good. That's what I see on initial observation of this figure. I mean, this looks great. But let me take a look at the other face sculpts here. Put that down there. Here is one of the face sculpts. I'm not sure which one this is because I'm literally just taking this out right now. But here we go. Let's see which one this is. Again, this is the Toys Era Comedian. Wow. All right, so this is the smiling face sculpt right there. You could see, like, so what doesn't show up on camera right now? I'm showing you that right now. It's going to focus a little bit. You won't be able to see it. You could see when someone smiles and they're older, like me and Joaquin Phoenix, you could see the wrinkles from their eyes go down, and they sculpted the wrinkles coming down from his eyes right here, and it looks great. You could see the wrinkles in his forehead. You could see the wrinkles in his cheeks going down because he lost a lot of weight for the role, so his face, you could see the wrinkles a lot more in the movie. But yeah, this face sculpt is tremendous. Again, zero justice on this camera, but it looks great. I saw the comment, Anthony says, shouldn't his hair be green? It is green. It is green. This camera just sucks. This is a Logitech streaming camera, and it's not picking up the color, but it is green. I can see it right now. It is green. So I just need a better camera to do these live streams with, honestly. I just joined in and thought you were messing with a 1/6 scale Ron Burgundy. No, M. Castaneda. This is the Comedian, the Joker. Let me check this one out. So this is the unpainted head sculpt, Joaquin Phoenix. This is probably, I mean, this looks like him, but this is probably my least favorite head sculpt. I'm not going to use that head sculpt. I'm probably going to use either the one that was on the figure or this one right here. But these are very well done, I will say. Here are these two next to each other. So you could see, here's the brown-haired one. Here is the green-haired one. So you could see the difference. But again, this camera sucks, so it's not going to pick up that detail. But they look great. As far as accessories go, some flowers, some extra hands, and it looks like a base. Let me see what the base looks like. That's the base. So there you go. But I'm excited for this one. This one is this one's probably going to go out on the loft. I like to have figures of characters from movies that are not Star Wars, that are not Marvel out there. So John Wick will go out there with Joaquin Phoenix Joker. And here, once again, is that figure. So pretty damn cool. All right. Let me get some stuff out of the way. And then, once again, if you're just joining, here is the Cobra Trooper figure. I'm going to briefly reiterate what I said earlier. This is not register locked. You can go to Target right now, self-checkout, or just the regular checkout. It will ring up as $19.99. It rings up on the receipt as G.I. Joe Carpenter B or Carp B. But I'm assuming the box has a street date on it. But if you find a Target where the employee doesn't look at that street date and just puts it out, you can buy these right now. So didn't have to ask for it, didn't have to do anything. I just walked in, saw it on the peg, was thinking, am I dreaming right now? I quickly grabbed it, scanned it, it worked, went to the register, bought it, and then took a picture for Instagram with it. I was just really excited for it. So I'm going to go ahead and open this one right now. This is the other one that I got. This is the Luke Dagobah training with Yoda. And I'm going to open this one up. And then I'm going to show you my comic haul. I usually do the comic haul first. But I am excited to show you which comics I got. Let's see. Cincy, are you finding the retro Spider-Man wave? Here, hold on. Let me show you something. I like to spoil my own videos because these are things I found these for a video, but I got these two. So this is the Green Goblin. This will be on probably the next edited video. But I got the Green Goblin. I love the way it looks. At first, I did not like it. When I was seeing pictures of it online, I didn't like the way it looked. I didn't like the eyes. I didn't like the color. I didn't like the paint. When I got it in hand, I was like, this looks like it just freaking fell right out of a cartoon on my TV. I mean, it is so freaking awesome. It looks just like an animated figure. I kind of had the same reaction to this as I do with like the Filmation He-Man figures. Like that He-Man up there, that's the Filmation one. Looks like it jumped right out of the freaking cartoon. And that's what this reminds me of. So, yeah, it's awesome. And I'm really excited to get the Spider-Man as well, but I also got the Peter Parker. But there you go. If you watch my live streams, you see spoilers for edited videos. That'll be on the next video. I got some other stuff I'm going to show you on the next video. Some really cool stuff, including, might as well spoil this while I'm at it. I got this very, very early. I still have not taken it out of the box, but this will be on the next edited video. And this is pretty damn heavy. It's got some freaking weight to it. But that right there is the Ninja Gomez. What just fell? Something in the case just fell. Ninja Gomez. I got it pretty damn early. I got it on Saturday. So really fast. So that'll be on the next video. Obviously, the animated Spider-Man figures will be in the next video. I am still looking for the Spider-Man. I have not found the Spider-Man yet. Iron Studio statues. Lots of great stuff on the next video. This box right here, mystery box. That'll be on the next video. But yes, watch that one, please. There, once again, is this guy. But I am opening this up right now. Thank you to all that are in here right now. Thank you for thumbs upping the video. That shows me that you appreciate what I'm doing. I like seeing that. But thank you guys for being here. Hopefully you had a good Monday. Hopefully you find these figures that you're looking for. Again, if you hear or see that your Target is doing a reset, it's a damn good time to be stuck in those aisles, to just be hitting those aisles and seeing what they put out, because that's what I did today. I didn't check BrickSeek. I didn't check Pop Finder. I just went to this Target, blindly checked the toy aisle, and found some awesome stuff. If you collect Transformers Studio Series, the deluxes, I believe right now, I just saw the sale, the deluxes are on sale for $16.99, so you're going to save like $3 there. So anytime you could save any kind of money, it's a good thing. But I'm just messing with this little Yoda. This is a smaller Yoda than the previous Yoda. I got the previous one down there, but I'm not going to get it because I don't want to. I don't want to. So what I might do is on the next video, I'll do a little size comparison between the Bespin Luke, this Luke, and the previously released Archive Collection Yoda, and then this Yoda. This Yoda is obviously smaller because he's got to fit in this little backpack here. But here we go. So here's the Luke. Dagobah training Luke. Looks great. Thankfully, they didn't give him the horrendous-looking arms that they gave to the 3 3/4-inch figure with the ridiculous-looking double joints. I'm talking about the 3 3/4-inch Dagobah Luke. It's a monstrosity. They gave him double-jointed elbows so that he could grab the straps of the backpack. And it looks horrible, but this one looks pretty good. And his arms are not extremely long, like the 3 3/4-inch version. The arms went down to like almost his knees, but this looks good. I like the head sculpt. Here's a little focus action. Good head sculpt. He's dirtied up. Yeah.
I'm watching your live stream on your computer downstairs.
Yeah.
And your face looks white on it.
Yeah, it's washed out because I'm using this light here. Here, let's try and do something a little different.
Yeah.
And I apologize to anyone that has Alexa at home. Alexa, turn on office lamp.
Okay.
Alexa, turn off studio light.
Okay.
Oh, that's better. A little dark, but kind of better. So here is the... Is that better or worse, guys? Let me know in the chat. So there's the Yoda. And he comes with his little backpack. There's what the backpack looks like.
I already watched that part.
You already watched what?
That part that I just showed.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Here's the lightsaber.
Oh, ow.
The Yoda comes with an extra head.
Sniff it.
Yoda comes with an extra head sculpt. Concentrating head sculpt.
I thought you were going to turn me off.
I am, sweetie, as soon as I'm done live streaming. But thanks for making me feel self-conscious about the fact that I need to exercise. He comes, Luke comes with these hands here. The I'm trying, but I can't. It's too heavy hand. And then he also comes with the handstand hand. Handstand hand. And then Yoda comes with this little walking stick. And then Luke also comes with this right here. So there you go.
That's all
The Luke has ab joint, no waist joint there. No waist joint. So just that ab joint, single jointed elbows.
I can't even walk close to you.
I know, I got a lot of stuff on the floor, sweetie pie. No bicep cut. He just has the shoulder articulation. He does have... There's the head and neck movement. Let's see. Oh, that's surprising. Single jointed knees, not double jointed knees. He can do the splits. He does have thigh cut. And he has ankle articulation and ankle pivot broken. Ankle right there. But there you go. There's that. And I'm not going to try and put this on. I'm going to wait until I'm not live streaming to try and figure that out because it'll probably take me a while to get this situated and looking the way I want it to look. But there is this 2-pack right there. So there you go, guys. Last thing I want to do is open this box of comics from Atomic Empire. I switched to Atomic Empire for my pull list when comic books were shut, or when comic book stores were shut down. I couldn't go to local comic stores, and quite honestly, the threat of COVID was kind of scary at the time. So I switched from my local comic shop to largely getting most of my stuff from Atomic Empire. But I think I'm going to switch back. I do like Atomic Empire. I like what they have done for me. I like that you get to pick your covers ahead of time. The online service is great. But at the same time, I want to support local businesses. I want to support my local comic book store. I want them to do well. They always take care of me. So I'm going to switch back. Since they're also taking precautions.
What's that?
A box, sweetie. They're also taking precautions on people wearing masks. They also don't allow more than like 5 people in the store at one time. They're being very diligent. So I am probably going to get more comics from them. Plus, I just like going to the comic store on Wednesdays. It's a fun thing to do if you're a comic book collector. It's something that I have done.
Why?
It's something that I have done since I was a kid.
Because that's calm.
Go to the comic book store. Your grandma used to take me to the comic book store when I was a kid.
Oh.
What is this? That's just packaging. All right, so we got a stack here. Here's the stack. Let's go through here. I don't know everything that's in here. Wow, this one is already gone up in price. So,
Bye-bye.
bye, sweetie pie. I love you. Venom number 26. This is no, that's too much light, sweetie. Thank you, though. Can you turn that off? Thank you, sweetie. All right, so here's Venom 26.
Why do you always turn off the light?
Because it's easier to see me on here, and my face isn't all washed out and white. Anyway, guys, Venom 26. This is the first appearance of this character, Virus. Apparently, this thing's already going for more than cover price. The speculators are running the show as far as comic books go right now. And you get a comic book that just hits the... You get a comic book that is already going for more than cover price before it is even released now. Like weeks before it's released. But there is Venom 26. I got Immortal Hulk number 35. Absolutely love this run. Al Ewing doing his absolute best writing. 100% recommend Hulk. I think my 3 favorite titles right now are Immortal Hulk. Now, as far as Marvel goes, Immortal Hulk, Venom, and Thor. Those are my 3 favorite Marvel titles. And I grew up as an X-Men guy, so I should like nothing but X-Men titles. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy the X-Men titles, but these comics are just so great right now. DC-wise, here's Death Metal number... Look at that. That's a sweet cover right there. Death Metal number 2, foil cover. Let's see. P-Dog is like your Ed McMahon. Wingnut says. It's funny. Here is Wolverine number 3. I feel like I haven't read Wolverine in a long time, so I'll probably have to go find number 2 in my long box and reread number 2 so I can remember what the heck's going on. Hellions number 2. That's a freaking sweet cover. Psylocke and Wild Child and Mr. Sinister. That's a great cover. Hellions number 2. I am enjoying Hellions. One of my favorite X titles right there. Okay, and then I ordered a bunch of Guardians of the Galaxy back issues. Apparently, I was not collecting Guardians at the time. Donny Cates, who is one of the best writers, in my opinion, of Marvel, had a nice run with Guardians. And here are... What is that? Oh, I forgot about that one. So I got Guardians number 8. You can see Beta Ray Bill's on the team. Cosmic Ghost Rider was in this storyline as well. I got Guardians 9. Again, Donny Cates is the writer. Gladiator makes an appearance in this. Darkhawk. And then we got Guardians 10. Here's Rocket and Groot. Here Lies Rocket Raccoon, Guardian No More. Interesting. I need to figure out what that's all about. Michael Taylor, I did not get Snake Eyes Dead Game. I did I think my comic store got that. I'm not sure, but I did not pick that up yet. I'm going to see if they have it on Wednesday. Here's Guardians number 11. That's a cool cover with Groot. Groot, in this storyline, Groot is the leader of the team, and he says a lot more than I am Groot. So I actually enjoy that. And then here's Guardians 12. I think this might have been the last issue in Donny Cates' run in Guardians. But I love Guardians. I love the movies so much, and I love these comics. The rest of these, I ordered this back issue, Venom number 20. This was I think the final tie-in in Absolute Carnage. So that's a pretty badass cover right there, Venom 20. And then the other two are independent books, Image, Nailbiter Returns number 1. That is a crazy ass cover. I would say this is probably, now I'm not a huge like horror guy, but this is probably one of the best horror comic books I've ever read. Nailbiter. This is the sequel, by the way. Nailbiter was a run. I think it went 25 or 26 issues. It should be on trade now. You can pick it up. And then Nailbiter Returns is the sequel, and this is issue 1. So good jumping on point. And then the other one is, the last one in this haul is Rogue Planet number 2. I read Rogue Planet number 1. Awesome sci-fi book. I'm a big sci-fi guy. If you're a fan of like movies like Alien, what else could it compare to? I would just pick it up. Pick up Rogue Planet 1 and 2. It's by Oni Press. Check it out and see if you like it. I really liked it. I'm a huge sci-fi fan though, so that might have a lot to do with it. But geez, I think that's it. I think that's everything that I was going to show you guys. So let's just chat now. I'll go through the chat. I'm going to show this one more time because I made this kind of a big deal with the title of this this video. This is the Cobra Island Cobra Trooper Target exclusive. I picked it up today. I didn't ask anyone to pull it out of the back. It was just on the pegs. They had 2 on the pegs. I bought both. I was planning on buying 2 Cobra Troopers because that was going to be my army of these. But it looks great. It's an awesome figure, great articulation, awesome accessories, just a freaking awesome start to this line. It's just, I love this line so much. I didn't think I was going to like this line so much because I like the 3 3/4 inch figures so much. And that was going to be like my line of G.I. Joes. But David McClellan, thanks for joining. I just saw you're taking off, but thanks for being here. It's just a great figure, 100%. And don't pay scalper prices. Check your targets. Pop Finder, Brickseek, they're not working. This showed not being in stock at any of the targets in my area. Like it was just out of stock right down the list. And I just walked in today and I found it. So I guess all I could say is good luck. I hope you find it and don't overpay for it. And I did find it in the afternoon. I didn't go at lunch. I didn't go in the morning. So they must have like done the reset or restock like maybe at 1 or 2. But yeah, there you go. Let me see if I can find a place to catch up on these comments. I've missed so many comments, and I do apologize if I missed your comment. But Venomized Beard says, definitely have to have anything Donny Cates on your pull list. 100% yes. He is such a great writer. I am still behind on the Silver Surfer 4 issue, or was it 4 or 5 issue that he did? I got to read that. I have a lot of Donny Cates stuff to read, a lot of some Thor comics as well. Knight of Ren says, have you read White Knight and Curse of the White Knight, and are they good? They're 2 of the best Batman stories I've read in years, in decades, I would say. They're fantastic. I could not recommend them enough. I will tell you this also. If you like zombies, and this is a different take on zombies, but if you like zombies and seeing what happens with zombies, DC did a version of a zombie universe called Deceased. And at first I was apprehensive. I was like, I'll give it a try. I'll read the first issue. It's by a writer named Tom Taylor. And I will tell you what, after reading the first issue, I got sucked in. It is a different take on zombies. Basically, Darkseid causes a zombie apocalypse around Earth. But think about it this way. What if superpowered beings turned into mindless killers? What if someone as strong as Wonder Woman turned into a zombified frickin' murder machine. And they retain their powers. So I will 100% recommend the first series. It was called Deceased. The new one that I just finished, it's a 3-issue called Deceased. I think it's called Unkillables. But it was freaking amazing. It was amazing. And it basically deals with how the villains are responding to the zombie apocalypse and what they do. Do they remain villainous or do they help people and become heroes? 3 issues, Deceased Unkillables. Freaking awesome. Absolutely awesome. 100% I recommend it. And then the new one is Deceased Dead Planet. It's on issue 1. So it's the third of this like trilogy of stories. Tom Taylor, once again, awesome writer. I haven't read it yet, so I can't recommend it. I can't say if it's any good. I can't say if the art's any good, but I will tell you that Deceased Unkillables, awesome art, very detailed art, very good storyline, and it had some twists and turns. It had some pages where I was like, what's going to happen next? I flipped the page and I was like, oh, frick. Holy crap. That was a twist. So 100% recommend it. It's awesome. Now, E. Rivera already has the 2021 SDCC Modern Thundra. I would not be surprised if he got that Sentinel very, very, very early. It is amazing how fast he acquires things and has a video out for it. I just made comments earlier today about how he gets things so fast, and it's like both amazing and almost humorous how fast he gets things. But the fact that he already has a review of the Endor exclusive Hasbro Pulse Black Series set before it's even available for pre-order is amazing. So there you go. Let's see. A friend of mine actually knows Donnie Cates. That's freaking awesome, Jeff. Very, very cool. Tell if you are near that friend, tell that friend to tell Donnie Cates that he is doing a kick-ass job on writing comic books. I love what he's doing. Did they ever make a Beta Ray Bill statue or hot toy? Hot toy, no. Statue, yes. They made a Bowen statue of Beta Ray Bill. I think I used to actually have it. And then obviously the Marvel Legends figure is pretty cool as well. Thoughts on the retro G.I. Joe line coming? Leo Shade says, you know, I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I watch a lot of YouTube videos from people that collect G.I. Joes. And I was not disappointed, but kind of disheartened to see so many people throwing so much shade on the G.I. Joe retro line. And here's the way I look at it. Yes, they're all repacks. Yes, I already have those figures. I have the Baroness, I have the Storm Shadow, I have the Snake Eyes. But a lot of people didn't collect those at the time. A lot of people don't have those figures, and a lot of people don't have 3 3/4 inch G.I. Joe figures. And no one has those 3 figures on those card backs. So if Hasbro can produce a new line of 3 3/4 inch G.I. Joes, that's awesome for people like me, because maybe they'll make Joes that I don't have yet. They're going to have those 3 Joes on a card back that I don't have yet. So if I'm an on-card collector, I can buy those Joes and see those Joes a different way than I currently see them now, loose out of package. But at the same time, I'm happy for people that don't have those figures in. I'm happy for new collectors of 3 3/4 inch G.I. Joe. I'm happy that new people are going to be collecting this line, because the more people that collect this line, the more people that throw money at this line, the more likely they are to continue with the line, and the more likely they are to produce figures that I don't have yet. So sometimes as a collector, you just have to step outside of what's in it for me and kind of see what's in it for everyone else, what's in it for the community, what's in it for G.I. Joe collectors as a whole. That's what's in it, is the more people that collect G.I. Joe are on board with G.I. Joe and make this product and this line something that's profitable for Hasbro, the more likely they are that it'll pay dividends to me as a collector later on down. And I'm fine with that. So there's my, not really a rant, but it's just disheartening to see people. I'm sorry, earmuffs for the kids, shit on the line so much. When again, think outside of your own box. Think here's what's in it for the community of G.I. Joe collectors, and it could mean a lot more. I could finally get a Roadblock figure that looks good in 3 3/4 inch form, because the old one is just out of scale. I could get the one that's on the club exclusive Tiger Force buck that looks freaking badass. We could get that Roadblock. We could get a Flint that looks like the Flint from the cartoon and not the dark navy blue or black shirt. That's what's in it. So I'm happy for it. I'm happy that they're producing it. We're going to see Joes in 3 3/4 inch again, because for the longest time we didn't have any. We didn't have Joes. So now we do. Sorry for the rant. But again, there's my personal opinion is the collecting community is quick to crap on things and quick to say how much things suck and quick to say how much companies suck. And I realize that I myself have been guilty of being negative towards companies like NECA and Hasbro. But at the same time, I understand that they're in it to make money. They want to make money. They sell out immediately, and they realize the demand is there, so we will make more. NECA is doing something on their end to change the ordering process to hopefully make it better for us so that we can actually acquire this stuff and not have to fight with bots. They're using CAPTCHAs and whatnot. I saw a tweet that said that they were going to be instituting something that was going to make the pre-order process the easiest it's ever been. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do, and I hope that it works. So I realize that a lot of times you can have a knee-jerk reaction to just think that something sucks, but try and think of it from the outside looking in. Think of the big picture and think of how it can lead to something in a positive way. Anyway, I try to lead my life that way too. Although life might, deal you a bad set of cards and stuff happens like pandemics and all kinds of terrible things in the world, try to think of it in a positive way if you can, or you're going to drive yourself freaking bonkers. So that's the way I try and live my life. Think positive, be positive, surround yourself with positivity if you can. I know the negativity is out there. I know it is, and it's hard to fight it off, but you just got to try and be vigilant. And that is me getting off my soapbox. I apologize for that, but I just wanted to get that out. But let me go ahead and take a look at the comments. Thank you all for joining. There's 230 plus people in here. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. One more time, if you're joining late, I did this at the very beginning, but this is live. Go to your targets. Pop Finder might not show it. BrickSeek might not show it. It's live. It's not register locked. But a box that it comes in might say it is street dated. So therefore, your target might not have it out yet. But if they do have it out, you can buy it right now. And it's a freaking awesome looking figure. It's awesome. And if your target has not done a reset yet, you should have hope, because as soon as they do that reset, the chances of you finding these things is going up. So yes, there you go. Let's see. Zartan's Color Skin Twins Gilster says, I just read that Hasbro sales went down 29% because of COVID-19, which is hard to believe. Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber said that. Bots can suck my big toe. I mean, the bots are going to be out there. The guys that are into the shoes, the sneakers and stuff, that immediately buy a sneaker and flip it online for 3 or 4 times the price, they realize that there's a big, huge market for these little plastic pieces of awesomeness that we love, that we like to collect, that, it's like 90% adult collectors buying these things. So they realize, wow, the adult collectors have money to spend. How desperate are they? Apparently they're desperate enough for me to use my bots to clean out the entire freaking online offering made by Target and jack these suckers up to $120 shipped. They're making $100 profit per figure. They're making money hand over fist, but just be patient. I know it's tempting to pay $100 probably not that tempting to pay $100 for unless you're independently wealthy. But I saw these things earlier on Mercari for $60 shipped. And while that was like, okay, $60 shipped, you got to figure shipping's like $10. So technically it's $50 shipped. Is my time and effort worth $30? No, I think the stores are going to get them. And that was earlier today. And then I went to the store and I found it. So I'm pretty happy I didn't think too hard about paying 60 shipped for this thing when I paid 20 to have it right now. So there you go. I detest scalpers, Jeff Simpson. Scalpers and fig swappers are kind of on the same playing field. I don't understand fig swappers. I mean, I understand why they do it. I'm assuming the reason people fig swap is because they just don't have the money to be able to afford the hobby. So, I mean, fig swapping to me is theft. That's the way I look at it. You're stealing. You're buying something, and then you're putting something in there, and then you're returning it and getting your money back. So you're stealing the actual product that you bought. That's theft, and it's not cool. So anyway, when are we going to watch pickups, videos, Hot Toys? Tachyon, I have four Hot Toys videos. I just have to film it. You will see those. You will see those, I promise. And I do have final edits to make on there's a Patreon video that I'm working on. So I'm at the point where I'm selecting music for that. Those are fun because I can use actual copywritten music. The Foosh just put up Cobra Trooper review on his Patreon. Will be out tomorrow for everyone. Very cool. I want to see what Robo thinks of this thing. I think it's do I think it's a 10 out of 10? Are there any flaws with this that I have? Other than the fact that he comes with futuristic looking guns, I have no flaws with this. There's nothing that I wish they did differently. Does that make this a perfect figure? Does that make this a 10 out of 10? I mean, a 10 out of 10, you can't get any better than that. I'm going to tentatively call this a 9.5 out of 10 because it's that good. It's really good. I really like it. And I really hope that you guys can find them too. Cincy, I'm loving that the Endgame Hot Toys bug is catching you. Kiwi Collector, yes, it is. I pre-ordered the Ronin Hawkeye. I am planning on pre-ordering the Nebula and Rocket. They will share a shelf together. I kind of liked that they were kind of paired up in the beginning of Endgame. They shared the ship together, and they were. I liked the moment they had when Captain Marvel in the beginning of the movie brought the ship back, and Tony got there, and Tony saw that Pepper was alive, and she didn't get dusted. And Nebula was there, and Rocket was there, and they kind of had just a moment when they realized that the rest of the Guardians were gone. I liked that moment. I liked Nebula and Rocket. So they're going to share a shelf. I don't know who's going to share the shelf. Ronin. I mean, I wasn't going to pick up the Black Widow, but I think she would look great on the shelf with Ronin. And then Worthy Cap. I'm going to get that one. But yes. Rocket and Neb's holding hands. Yes. Kiwi Collector. Absolutely. A lot of feels in Endgame. A lot of feels in Endgame. A lot of joy. A lot of happiness. A lot of hell. Frickin' yes. A lot of so much joy that like my eyes started watering. That's how happy I got with like that final hour in Endgame. Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber. I've been toy hunting all week and I found no new NECA Ninja Turtles or no Batman vs. Predator 2-packs or no Marvel Legends. I would give it time. I know it's frustrating to go to a store and not find a damn thing. That's why you don't see that a lot on my channel because I don't record then. Or I've thrown out footage where I just go into a store. I record a great intro. I go into the store. There's nothing there and I just delete the footage. So I know the frustration. I would just say be vigilant and just be on the lookout for the resets because when you get a reset, that's when you get the new merchandise out. Lord Luigi, the problem is you have to stop people buying from scalpers. There you go. 100%. 100%. Because we're not going to get Target or Walmart to institute CAPTCHAs on their online thing. So anytime there's a pre-order, the scalpers and the bots are going to get them. You can't get frustrated with that. So the only way you can combat that is not buying from the scalpers. Don't buy from them and they won't sell them. They'll lose interest in buying those things, and then we'll be able to have a chance at them. But again, with stuff like the Hasbro stuff, Marvel Legends, Black Series, G.I. Joe, have faith that these stores are going to have a lot of them in stock. I mean, I think these G.I. Joe Cobra Islands, it was a little scary at first when you realized that a Cobra Trooper, an army builder, was going to be an exclusive at Target. But again, these are coming 6 per case. 6 per case, and I think we're just going to see a lot of them. So be vigilant. I'm still waiting for wave 1 at my targets, Liquid Momentum says. Yeah, and it's weird because I didn't know. Someone had asked me earlier, where did you find those in Target? Like where specifically in the toy aisle? Because Walmart got these things in, and they were in some random places. They were in an end cap in like the stuffed animals aisle. They were in a front end cap in like the remote control aisle I've seen. So Walmart just put these in random places. So in Target, once again, if you're just joining, I found these at Target on the pegs, right in between the Transformers and the Marvel Legends. And if that says anything, I don't know if they did a reset today at my specific Target and they had one of those little maps where they're putting things, and that's where tentatively it shows on their reset where things are supposed to go, because it shows them where things are supposed to go. And that's where it was, between the Transformers and Marvel Legends. Obviously, this one, the Dagobah, Luke, and Yoda, was in the Star Wars section on the shelf. It was not hanging. I don't even know if it has a hang tag. It does not have a hang tag. So it's on a shelf right above and or diagonal to the Jurassic Park stuff. There's a lot of Jurassic Park stuff going out too. So you'll see that. You'll see like Spider-Man masks. There's a Venom mask with like a long tongue. If you start to see that stuff, you'll know that your Target has started or completed their reset. So look for that kind of stuff. You'll also see some WWE Elites with the Bray Wyatt wave. I think that's Elite 77. It's got Bray Wyatt, AJ Styles in the OC, the red and black. I think it's got Miss Elizabeth. And I don't remember what other figures are in that one. But if you start to notice that kind of stuff in your Target, they have started or are done with their reset. The thing with NECAs is I have seen that those are found at the electronics counter. They're not always in the NECA section near the pops because I think they dissuade scalpers from buying their entire inventory. So I have seen where they are holding them at the electronics counter to minimize one per customer, or behind the counter. So I would ask your electronics person that is working at the counter, do you have any of the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles exclusives? Are they in the back? Are they limited? Can I get one? Do you have one? Where would they be? When they go out, where are they going to be? So on and so forth. And I've seen that at multiple Targets where they keep them at the electronics counter. Joe says, I like collecting pictures of swapped figs in the store and sharing with my fellow collectors. We call them exclusive variants. Yeah, sometimes it's comical, but in the end, it's sad that people have to do that. They have to do that to keep the hobby going. It sucks. Sucks for everyone, honestly. I haven't found any G.I. Joes in Ontario, Canada. I believe you can order those at EB Games. Can you not? I think I saw someone say that they could order those from EB. Pre-order them, like the Target exclusives. I noticed that little glob of white spit on my lip, so hopefully it hasn't been there too long. When I talk too much, it starts to form there. What am I at? An hour and 20. I do have to get on the treadmill since P-Dog shamed me for not doing my exercise yet. I need Billy from the Lightning Collection. I never saw that on the pegs, actually. I never saw the Blue Ranger. Cincy, have you considered picking up Punisher War Machine Hot Toys? I just got mine in the mail today. It is badass. Casey Backlash asked that, and it is funny you said that because Dallas Vintage Toys actually had one for the longest time, and I passed on it multiple times, and I brought some stuff in there specifically to get that, and they had sold it. So I was going to get it. I had watched some reviews. I'm like, all right, I'm going to do it. and I brought some stuff in. I had enough credit to get it, and they didn't have it, so I just got a check. But yeah, I thought about it, and it looks awesome. Do you play the Cincy intro theme on your loudspeaker when you walk into a store? I do not. I do not have my my intro music playing, but that would be pretty funny. Nameless 70. They should have had Thor become obsessed with combat and training to become a very powerful being. King Dingaling. I like how the customer service people in my Target roll their eyes when you ask them about a G.I. Joe or Marvel Legends. I want to put them in a sleeper hold. I have run into some shameful customer service at Target, specifically the managers at two different Targets, two different managers, that when something was locked in the system, they literally took it out of the cash register person's hand and just walked off and went into a back room and shut the door with no explanation, nothing to come back to me and say, sorry, sir, we can't sell it. I have to take this. They just walked off. And that was ridiculous. Freaking ridiculous. I don't think I'm owed anything at all, but at the same time, I do think that you have to show at least an inkling of respect to your customers. And at least just turning around and saying, I'm sorry, sir, there's nothing I can do. It's register locked. I can't even use my managerial override for this figure. I wish I could sell it to you, but unfortunately I have to take it and put it in the back room. It's a guideline. I'm sorry, sir. That's how I would handle it if I was a manager at a store. I wouldn't just turn around and walk off, because that pissed me off. And I'm kind of hard to piss off. I like to think that I'm pretty even-keeled at this point, having kids and having a pretty cool demeanor and reducing my temper as much as something just fell. Yeah, when you treat someone like that, it's just kind of crappy. Cincy, do you plan to get the Super 7 Thundercats, George Jr. 76? I have almost all of them on pre-order through Big Bad. I'm just waiting for those to hit at this point. So yes, I'm definitely getting those. Toy Chase, any word on what Mike the Hunter is doing about his channel? He is still, yeah, his videos have no comments. It sucks. You can interact with him on Instagram though. And we're talking about something. I'll give you just a little sneak preview. I don't want to give you any firm details because it all depends on the guys being able to do this. But I'm looking at doing a live stream with some fellow toy hunters. It'll be like a foursome. And Mike is one of the people that would potentially be joining this live stream. So you'll be able to interact with him there as well. He just put out a video. Which one? Oh, the Blue Deadpool. I really like that one. His stuff is just so entertaining. I love watching his videos. He's got so much personality. So good stuff there. Something to look forward to. Potentially right around the corner. I don't have details yet. I got to work on some stuff, but look forward to that. Maybe some T-Man action. Maybe some Mike the Hunter, maybe some Plastic Addict. Just throwing names out there. Again, it all depends on schedules and stuff and if they can do it, but I think it'll be fun. Let's see. Mike posted about finding Moon Knight. Yes, he did find the Moon Knight figure. That was a good video as well. He hit some Walgreens to find that figure. Wolfbane 8-1 Target Online will be putting up more Joe exclusives for sale. Absolutely, they will. Yeah, so 8-1, August 1. We got like a tweet that they're going to be doing more online exclusives for the Joes. I'm assuming the scalpers are probably going to give it a pass, hopefully. But they're also going to be plentiful, from what I hear, in stores. 8-1. I worked at a Target that hated collectors, Lord Luigi says. That's terrible because, you know, I understand collectors are sometimes demanding, maybe sometimes rude. But I always try and be as respectful of people's time and effort as I can. If I call a Target and ask someone to check on something, I'm very thankful that they took time out of their day from whatever they were doing to help me out, especially if you go to a store and you ask like an employee to go check the back when they're working on something. If they go to the back and bring you out something, be as thankful as possible to that person because they didn't have to do that. So just be as respectful and thankful as you can. I'm not trying to, preach here, but I'm just saying it works for me. When I'm respectful and thankful and they see me and they recognize me, the next time I come around, maybe they might recognize me and say, hey, we just got some new stuff, and they'll hook me up. So that's the unsolicited advice that I'm giving, I guess, is just be nice. Everyone should just be nicer to each other, right? The world would be a nicer place to live in if everyone was just a little bit nicer to each other. Anyway, let's see here. Comments jump, so I'm at the bottom now. Gilster says Michael Mercy. Michael Mercy's awesome. Check out the video I did with Michael Mercy. I was on his channel. We had a good time, little live stream there. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if it was live or if he recorded it and then he recorded it and then posted it, but it was still a great time. Let's see. Know if they'll be putting more for Transformers. I didn't see any new Transformers on the shelf, and I don't think anything's due out other than maybe Skipjack and Overload. I don't think anything is due out immediately for Transformers. John Mander 96, 8/1 is my birthday. Hope my hunt goes well. Happy early birthday to you, John Mander 96. I hope you do find what you're looking for. Let's see. Someone just posted Logan and Mystique X-Men movie legends they got from Target. Okay. So I thought you were talking about E. Rivera because he actually posted a review for those on July 23rd. Last week, he did a review for those a day after they went up for pre-order. But Michael Taylor says, someone just posted Logan and Mystique X-Men movie legends they got from Target. So I'm assuming we're going to see those pretty damn soon in our Targets. So be on the lookout for those. Again, keep an eye out for resets. That's when we're going to start seeing this stuff pumped into these, on these pegs and in these aisles. I used to work in supermarkets. If a customer asked for something not on the shelf, I always went to the back to make sure we had it or not. That's excellent customer service, Simon. I wish that everyone gave that level of customer service. Let's see here. Expensive in the Bay Area. Been to 2 Targets. Motivated by your find. I'm seeing Marvel Legends for $24 and $39. Hopefully Legends have not gone up in price. Toy Chase, Mezco just got John Wick ready to send out. About time. Geez, taking forever. I did hear about a credit card fiasco where people that had pre-ordered the John Wick and used credit card were getting emails saying we couldn't process your payment. Your order's been canceled. That sucks. That really sucks. I actually paid with PayPal. I was forced to pay with PayPal. I tried to use a credit card, but on the day that they released it online, that Mezco site was effed in the A, and I had to use PayPal just to get through the ordering process. And it still shows as processing for me. I did get an email that said that Sit Back and Relax will be sending it out soon. I haven't checked my email recently to see if it did ship. Let me go ahead and do that while we're here, just to see if it did ship, because I could give you some real time. Let's see. Anything from Mezco? Nothing from Mezco. Sideshow sent me 4 emails. I don't know why I'm on their mailing list 4 times. Nothing from Mezco. Fanatics has another sale on there. But let's see. Nope, nothing from Mezco. So hopefully they will send it out soon. I'm waiting anxiously for that John Wick figure. Let's see. Just got done on eBay Games and now some Cincy, Sean Beatty says. Thank you. What'd you pre-order it? Did you buy something or pre-order something at eBay Games? Have you seen Flame Toys G1 Optimus Prime model kit? I have not seen that show GC. Let's see. Is Tattoo Toy Hunter okay? You mentioned him in your last video. I have not talked to him, but I talked to Uber Hulk, who talked to him and said that he was hanging in there. So I am, again, thinking about Tattoo Toy Hunter. I'm hoping he does better. I hope he recovers and is doing well. But obviously, I'm thinking about him. I'm waiting to see when these TMNT loot crates start shipping. Me too. I kind of regret not getting the whole bundle up front, because you could have ordered the whole thing and it charged you the whole $155 up front, and you got the bonus. I think it was Rocksteady or Bebop in a bunny suit. But I decided not to do that. I decided to pay for those loot crates as they came out. So it's going to charge me $50 a pop. But at the same time, I'm only going to have one of them in the bunny suit. I'm not going to get the Bebop. I'm going to get the Rocksteady because he was the third one in that kind of bundle. The first one was Shredder, Mirage Comics Shredder, the comic book blue Shredder. The second one's going to be the electrocuted turtle. Third one, I think it was Rocksteady in the bunny suit. And then the bonus figure was Bebop in a bunny suit. I might have Bebop and Rocksteady switched, reversed. So, yeah. Wish I had paid upfront for it. $155 upfront didn't sound appealing to me at the time, but now that I think about it, I wished I had done that because I would have gotten a free extra figure, bonus figure. I work there and spend more than I make. Sean, oh, he works there at EB Games. About Figs 155. One, Storm Shadow is Amazon exclusive. Yes, the Arctic Mission Storm Shadow. I'm really looking forward to that one. Is an Amazon exclusive. I'm not sure if it could still be ordered or not. Probably not. But yeah. Let's see here. All right. When a figure goes live on Big Bad Toy Store, are they difficult to obtain? Tom Bowling, are you talking about when it goes live on pre-order, or are you talking about when it goes live, add to cart and purchase right now? I've seen some stuff be difficult to obtain on Big Bad, and they're mostly Hot Toys figures. I've seen a lot of pre-orders sell out on Big Bad Toy Store very quickly, and I usually use that as a little gauge to understand which Hot Toys are probably going to sell out before they go live. I look at Big Bad, and I look at all the Hot Toys that have come out. I look at sold out, and I see which ones have sold out. But yeah, it's a little indicator, a little good little indicator. Because a lot of times they'll sell out on Big Bad first, but you could still pre-order them on Sideshow. I think they sell out on Big Bad first because obviously you get $4 shipping. Whereas on Sideshow, you're paying at least $20 for shipping. If I bought a freaking Hulkbuster Hot Toys figure on Big Bad, I could get it for $4 shipping, I think. I don't think they charge anything extra for the shipping there, but Big Bad, I mean, their shipping deals are freaking amazing. You add to that the pile of loot, you can accrue a whole bunch of stuff and pay $4 to ship it all out together. I mean, it's a good business plan, I would say. I am still on, Thomas, bro. Hour and 33. I'm going to cut it short here pretty soon. I'll probably give it about 10 more minutes and then hit the treadmill. I got to get some exercise in. Toy Chase says, since he is one of the best YouTubers, I sincerely appreciate that. I haven't even read the rest of this, but I thank you so much for saying that. Cincy, Foosh, Shartimus, Toy Galaxy, Jay Hernandez, D Amazing, Michael Mercy, and a few more like Analog Toys and Mike the Hunter that are always my much-watched videos. Just being mentioned with all those other guys and all those other channels feels really, really good. I really appreciate that. I think all those guys are a lot more talented than me. Their channels are a lot better than mine. They're actually good at reviewing toys. They're good at giving news. I just kind of like I don't know what I do. I just freaking share stuff I find and open stuff and give really crappy reviews. But I appreciate that you appreciate these videos. That makes me feel good. So thank you. Absolutely. Pile of Loot rules. Justin Shannon says, Bam Collector's Paradise. Nemesis Enforcer says, Fans Toys Transformers pre-orders sell out fast. Fans Toys, they freaking do. Yes, they do. But they're very expensive. I actually have, I think I'm getting it tomorrow. I'm getting a Fans Toys Masterpiece Scale Transformers tomorrow. I'm getting Brawn. I'm getting that tomorrow. I'm really excited for that. And there's another freaking spoiler for a video of mine. I will definitely show you that one in the probably the next video. So look forward to that. Gilster says, agree, Toy Chase. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Larry Gilmore says, Cincy, did you get in on the McFarlane Spawn Kickstarter? I can't wait for mine. I did. I got in on the kind of the lowest level, though. I got in on the classic Spawn, but I got the autographed one by Todd McFarlane because I've always wanted to get Todd McFarlane's autograph because I've been a fan of Todd McFarlane since the early 90s. I've been a fan of Todd McFarlane since Incredible Hulk comics and Amazing Spider-Man comic books. Amazing Spider-Man 298. I discovered Detective Comics. I think it was Batman Year 2. McFarlane did covers for, and I think he did interiors for too. Alan Davis did a couple of those issues too. But I've been a Todd McFarlane fan for a long, long time, since I've been a kid. So I've always wanted to. I don't know about meeting him. I don't know about meeting like people that I've just looked up to. I always find that weird. But I've always wanted to get his autograph just so that I know, hey, I got this signed from him. I have an apprehension to meeting people that I look up to and admire because I'm always afraid that I've built up these expectations for them, and I think that the interaction is going to go a certain way, and then I'll meet someone and it doesn't go that way at all. Like I was and nothing at all against him, but Thomas Jane. Thomas Jane played Punisher in, I think, the second Punisher iteration. Dolph Lundgren was obviously the first Punisher. Thomas Jane, I've always admired his acting. I think he's a great actor, but he was Punisher, and I met him at a con in Dallas. I think it was in like 2007 or 8. And he admitted he was hungover, and he felt like crap, and he was just like in a terrible mood. But I asked him how he was doing, and I said that I really admired his version of Punisher, and he just kind of like, he said that he didn't want to be there, and he cussed a lot and said he was hungover because he drank too much the night before. So I was like, after I got his autograph and got a picture with him, I walked off and I was like, that is not how I pictured this going. That is not how I envisioned this interaction going. So that's why I always have apprehension towards meeting famous people. I'm sure that a lot of famous people and people that you admire are really cool in person. But, you know, I'm always afraid that it's just not going to go well. Let's see here. Todd actually listens to his fan base. Todd McFarlane, in his videos, he just seems like one of us. He seems like a collector. He seems like a nerd. He gets excited for stuff like this. He gets excited for action figures and seeing these things. So I just I think it's cool. I was in New York City for Toy Fair in, was it 2018? I don't remember when, but I saw Todd McFarlane in his booth. I could have walked up to him. He looked very, very busy. He looked like he was talking business. I could have fanboyed out, but I didn't. I was just like, that's Todd frickin' McFarlane. That's frickin' awesome. So yes, he sounds very approachable. He sounds like you could carry on a pretty cool, nerdy and geeky conversation with him. Tom Bowling said, Michael Rooker was joking around with my son at a Philly convention. He's the nicest celebrity I've ever seen. There's a lot of celebrities that I hear just really, really good things about. But there's also some that I just hear, not horror stories, but just like unfavorable interactions. I collected the Halo Reach line Todd did during time of game. John Mander 96 says, never meet your heroes. Is that how the saying goes? Paulie Columbus says, yeah, that's true. That is what I've heard. I'm trying to remember an experience that I had where it was just a really cool experience meeting someone that I admired. And, you know, I've met Stan Lee. The coolest experience I had in meeting Stan Lee was just an accidental where I almost like walked into him. I was helping some friends set up at a Dallas Comic-Con, and it was before the show started, and I was carrying heavy boxes, and I couldn't see over the boxes, and I saw someone go, "Oh!" and I looked down and I see feet because the box was covering my eyes, and I lowered the box and it's Stan Lee, and I was just like, oh, and I was just awestruck. And like the guys that were walking with him were behind him. You'd think that people would walk in front of him, but he was leading the charge. He was walking in front of them. So that was a cool experience. But Linda Carter was cool in person. I made her laugh out loud, Ionica says. I was at a convention years ago and passed up a chance to meet Stan Lee. Huge regret, Justin Shannon says. Even though Ray Park has been in the bad lately, he is one of the nicest person I have ever met in person. Casey Backlash, I gotta agree. I forgot about that interaction. Me and Mrs. Cincy actually met Ray Park at another Dallas convention the first time I lived down here, and he was very nice. He answered all the questions that I had. I asked him about the makeup running, and since they were filming in Tunisia, I asked him some weird questions that I was always wondering about. He seemed very, very nice, very outgoing, very cool. He did flirt a little bit with my wife. and she will never live that down. She always thinks that was the coolest thing, that an actor was flirting with her while I was standing next to her, and we were walking off, and I didn't say anything. We were walking off, and I go, "Did you notice that he was kind of like just like staring at you and like giving you like googly eyes and stuff?" And she goes, "Okay, I was hoping you noticed that too." But yeah, he was. Yeah, that was pretty funny, but kind of ironic based on stuff that's going on now with Ray Park. I hope the dude does better. It's just he's in kind of an awkward, bad situation right now, and I hope he does better, and I hope he gets in a good situation. But he needs to stop posting stuff. He's posted some not good stuff on Instagram, and yeah. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it here. 4 more minutes, guys. I'm going to call it at 1:45. One more time. If you've been here since the beginning, this is out. It rings up on the receipt as Carpenter B, G.I. Joe Carpenter B. DPCI is 087169-726. You can buy it. It's not register locked. It's a great, great, great figure. I hope you all get it that want it. And then August 1st, again, based on the tweet that I saw, there will be more going on Target. Hopefully you don't have to fight with the damn bots and scalpers. And hopefully they'll show up in plentiful fashion in your Targets, and you can get as many of these army builders as you want. I'm good with 2. I got my 2. I'm so happy with that. Rob Swallow says, I missed it. Wow, that Cobra Trooper looks great. One more time for Rob Swallow. There you go. There's the Cobra Trooper. It does look great. I took his little gun off. The gun was pegged into the back because there's 2 peg holes there, but I took it off because it was starting to bend the gun because I had him laying on his back. Where did Destro go? I'll show them. Oh, there he is. There's the side-by-side. Cobra Trooper and Destro. Randy Orton is in the ring getting ready to start a feud with Big Show. I freaking forgot that Raw is on. So that's probably why some people have hopped off. It's I'm still up there as far as the number of people watching. I do apologize that I have to stop, though. I do have to. Mrs. Cincy will be here soon. I got to eat dinner. We're having pork chops. I got to get some time on the treadmill. I want to thank you so much for joining this live stream. This was fun. I will have a video, edited video with some more stuff. But again, thanks for watching. Holes in the vest. Let me see. Yes, they are in the vest. In the, what do we call it? Tactical vest. Those holes are in the vest. They're not in, and he does have a peg hole in his back too. So peg hole in the back, peg holes in the vest. Let's see if okay, so there you go. So I put the rifle in the peg hole in the back, and it fits in there. And I'm going to put it in the, I know it fits in here because it's been in here. Fits in the vest too. So pretty badass. Wrestling fans, enjoy Raw or don't enjoy it. I'm going to go watch it. I'm going to get some time on the treadmill. Thanks for watching. Be on the lookout for more videos this week. Thanks again, guys. Adios for now, and go get those Joes. Yo, Joe.